what we see is that the environmental aspects in general are really pushing the political decisions within the power generation in general, and also for the small mid-size activity towards LNG in front of the other fuel possibilities. The LNG has lots of good sides to it, emissions, greenhouse gas less compared to liquid fuels, for example. So this is one aspect which is on the background. Then we can see a huge additional LNG capacity coming in line in the coming next years, which will really bring more supplies to the market. And that's, of course, will go somewhere, and the small and mid-size power generation definitely will be one of the areas and users of that LNG. Then there are few, let's say, political decisions out there in the world. For example, in European context, Baltic Sea and the Mediterranean area, where the sulfur directive is being introduced, and LNG is actually replacing the liquid fuels as a ship fuel. And this is partly bringing new LNG activity in place in terms of bunkering and other fueling aspects. Also, regular vehicle fuels for trucks, etc., are coming in, which in many countries are also changing the small scale activity.
One of the trends that everyone is on about is LNG as a marine fuel. As a ship owner, we believe in LNG as a marine fuel, yet we see some challenges in making it as big as some people are predicting. There are standardization issues, regulatory, technical, and there are availability issues. So acquiring LNG in SECA zones is likely to happen in the near future. But if you think of a global ship owner with say an ore trade or a container trade from anywhere in South America to Southeast Asia, you have few opportunities to bunker LNG, meaning that you're going to have a tough business case to make the conversion work. In addition to that, you see the current oil price causing some concern on behalf of consumers. We think that in LNG you need to take a longer term view. Experts seem to be convinced that in the long run LNG will be significantly cheaper than oil-based fuels, but the current dip in oil price is causing a lot of concern, which is not helping the market in taking that first step on a long run into evolving into a mature market.